Hello. This is our week 4 Viva. We're going to be taking what we did on Monday the 13th of March. Who wants to start? Guess I'm starting. Okay. So in today's lesson,
19 minutes.
In today's lesson, we did a little workout, a little warm up to help get our body warmed up and all that, etc., etc. And then afterwards, we basically did Act 1, Scene 3. No, we started off with Scene 3 because there were some people that weren't in, but the people that were in this scene, they were in. So it was basically my character, Jake's character, and Jacob's character, I believe, yeah. So we did that scene and we let it carry on until we got to the end of Act 1, and that's what Morris did. You're not in that scene. I believe you're in the scene.
Oh, yeah, then I come into it eventually.
Yeah, you come in with Madaj and Mary.
Oh, right, yeah.
And yeah, we're having a little ups and downs. During the scene, we're basically just all processing what's happening and we're taking Phil's leadership whilst John takes basically being an aggressive little... Yeah. So yeah, Liz gave me some pointers. She said to me that my delivery on some words need to be more clearer because there are times where I say words too fast and it comes out like that. So she's saying to me like do some vocal exercises or some tongue exercises to like help prepare my vocals for like tasks like this. Another thing was that she told us not to stand in a circle, didn't she? Yeah, she said that we can't stand in a circle when we're doing our thing our performance, because it just looks weird if we all stand in a circle in every scene, won't it? Really? She placed us like, so the people that knew what was going on were sitting. I think it's calling me. Just forget it. The person who the people that knew about this event were on one side of the stage, and the people who didn't know the event of Adam were on the other side of the stage.
Oh, yeah.
So she placed us on different sides. And other than that, apart from my when I was reading the script, I felt kind of restricted only because I had my lines in front of me and I was trying to read them out whilst say them how my character would say them. But other than that, that's what I did today and that's what I learned. So what about you guys? I mean, you really did nothing.
I've got nothing to say.
Because he was sat out and
you won't be hearing me speak much, let's just say that. So,
ignore the
some
hammer.
feedback what I got was that I need to concentrate more and say my lines a bit more clearly. Because, well, my character's always on meds and stuff, so sometimes he's talking fast, sometimes he's talking slow. It's a little all over the place, so I just need to try and adjust that to my character.
I get you.
Yeah. And obviously concentrate more, I think I said that right.
Tuesday we weren't in. Well, no, we were in. We had tutorial and then we had research. Wednesday we weren't in on that day. Thursday we had Yusuf, and I'm gonna give you like a little preview of what we did in Yusuf's lesson. We basically carried on with the scripts that he gave us last session, and we were saying them out. And then he gave us a taste of what it would be like to be like a director, but like not a director, but like like what are they called? Producers? I think they're called producers. Just helping out the director more. Let's just give them like good ideas. So for example, say for instance, it was me and Bartlett.
Yeah.
He would split both of us up, and we will both watch a group.
Yeah, it was quite
and they would say their monologue.
I agree. It was.
They would say their monologue.
Part of the week.
They would say their monologue, and basically we will just give them any like useful like tips or useful feedback they can use. For example, when I was watching Jacob and Harry's one,
I like that.
it was like they were. It was like they just.
I disagree. I think.
Basically,
I
they
pretended
pretended to be kids, and they were pretending to be kids in a new environment. So I said to myself, okay, if I can change that, I will change it as like they're rats in a giant mansion. So they had to act like rats, basically, in a big house. the main point of this lesson is to see like whatever direction the director gives you, even if it's weird or just like what the heck is this, you still got to commit to it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he's a director, and if it doesn't work, at least you committed to it, and
True.
you can just be like, all right, since that doesn't work, we'll just do what we're originally doing. So it's all about commitment and just giving it all your yeah. Anything you guys want to add on to that?
I think you pretty much said it all, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one thing that I could do, funnily enough, like always, is concentrate more because I just like always get distracted. Yeah. That go same for you?
Well, is this for you, Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in this one, this is our little duo thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he told me to be louder. I wasn't very loud.
James told me to do a baby.
I need to focus on my projection. That's
No,
what
it
I
wasn't
said.
baby. James told me to
said
do
that to me
a
as
Yoda
well.
impression when I was talking to my dad in my monologue. He said do a Yoda impression, and he told me to act like what's it called? Like I hate that I'm in love with the character. So how I did that, I was like, it was all about my physicality and like how I changed my voice to like a very high, sexy, I don't know, something like that. I just changed my physicality. But yeah, that was Thursday. Friday. Who wants to talk about Friday?
Probably
Well,
does.
I'll you start off Friday about the warm up and stuff because
Oh yeah.
Friday. It was when we talked about our characters, wasn't it? Like our
Right.
character. Friday was when we did. Basically, we did
when we
some of
went
the
round
scene.
asking people about
Yeah.
characters and stuff.
We went. Well, before, sorry, skipped ahead. Before we did that, you know, when she asked us to walk around the space and like focus on like different parts of your body, like your head,
Well,
your face, your heart, and your chest.
I
and
didn't
stuff
feel
like
anything.
that. Really?
Yeah.
You
Didn't
just-
notice anything.
Nothing changed.
Not a single thing.
What about you, Bart?
I don't remember.
When we had to walk around the space for ages and ages, and she would go, "How does your head feel in this moment?"
And then she said like, okay, walk around like walk like how your character would, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't feel anything.
And then she
neither
told us
did
to
I.
think.
I
Yeah,
was bored.
she told us to think about something that made us like happy and warm. So I thought about like time with my family, like all of us being together. That's what I thought, 'cause that makes me happy. And that whole exercise we did, his name is, I don't know his name, but it begins with an A. I can spell it. It's Antov, and his surname is Chevoc. I believe that's how you spell his name. I just can't say it. But yeah, afterwards we just walked around in space, and then she told us how we'll look at other people's. Say for instance, you're Adam, right? Me as John Tate, how would I look at you if I walk around in space? And if you're Brian, how would I look at you? It's all about the character research, really. So, as Adam, for example, if he was looking at Brian, because he's been the wealth and living in the woods and eating bugs for a good who knows how long, who knows how he'll look at Brian? He won't even probably be looking at him. He'll just be shaking, more or less. Brian will just be doing what he's. Brian would just be. He would just be Brian.
Yeah, I'm just doing anything.
We also discussed about like the time and like where what's it called, the time and day where this whole event happened, because we had a discussion about that. We said that
I remember that too.
it happened on either, was it Sunday evening? It was Sunday evening, so we
Yeah, I
put
think so.
together. Yeah.
No, it was a bit of a debate because
Some people said it was Friday, some people said it was Sunday.
Yeah.
At the end, we said it was Sunday because whatever reason why it's Sunday. And yeah, we did that exercise. I believe that exercise was kind of good though. I did feel like I was in character. I felt like I embodied John Tate. My facial expressions changed more, and I clenched my hands. I didn't even realize I was doing that. I just felt the anger and aggression and the power to show that I was power. I had my head up, like strong and tall. And yeah. The last part of the lesson, we did some character research. Like we went round in a circle, and we basically asked each other like what's our relationship like, basically. Because if you don't know the relationship, what each other relationship is on stage, it will have an effect on the performance, won't it? So say for instance, I say that I am friends with Brian, no. Say for instance, Brian says to me that he's friends with me, and I say I hate Brian with a passion. It's going to change, basically. So we have to come to an agreement, and so it makes sense. And yeah, anything you guys want to add on? Because I feel like I've been talking so long. Anything you guys want to add? Is doing the character research? Like
I didn't even get asked any questions, so.
not from anyone. Didn't Kathy?
I got a better understanding with some of the characters because I didn't really know anything about anyone before.
I discussed about you. I said that you hang around with us, and you hardly notice me picking on you.
Yeah.
As with you, I said that we were friends in the English class, and we sort of just drifted off because of popularity.
Oh.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say, or is that it?
Just.
And that's where we're going to end off there. See you later.
I think so.